How much do we really know about the ancient city of Pompeii, frozen in time by a volcanic eruption in 79 CE? The city of Pompeii, once bustling with life, was silenced suddenly and tragically in the year 79 of the Common Era. A catastrophic eruption from Mount Vesuvius, a slumbering giant that loomed just a few miles away, unleashed a deadly rain of ash and pumice. In a matter of hours, the city and its unsuspecting inhabitants were buried under a thick blanket of volcanic debris, their final moments preserved in a macabre tableau. Over the centuries, Pompeii has slowly revealed its secrets. Excavations began in earnest in the 18th century, painstakingly peeling away the layers of ash and pumice to reveal a city frozen in time. The discoveries made have been nothing less than extraordinary, offering us a unique window into the past. From the layout of the city and the design of the buildings, to the artifacts of daily life and the remains of the unfortunate victims, every find has added a new piece to the puzzle. These excavations have not been without challenges. The delicate task of preserving and documenting these finds requires a careful and meticulous approach. And yet, despite the passage of time and the inevitable wear and tear, Pompeii continues to yield new discoveries. Each one provides a fresh perspective, a new understanding of the people who once lived and loved, worked and played, dreamt and feared in this ancient city. But as much as we have learned, Pompeii remains a city shrouded in mystery. The more we discover, the more questions arise. What was life truly like for the inhabitants of this city? How did they view the world and their place in it? And most importantly, what can their story teach us about our own place in history? As we delve deeper, let's uncover the latest discovery that has intrigued historians and archaeologists alike. Mount Vesuvius, a seemingly dormant volcano, erupted with a force equivalent to multiple atomic bombs. In the year 79 AD, this once peaceful mountain unveiled its destructive power, forever marking the pages of history. Its eruption was no ordinary volcanic event. It was a Plinian eruption, named after Pliny the Younger, who first described its magnitude and devastation. It is the most explosive and deadly of all volcanic eruptions, and Vesuvius demonstrated this with a vengeance. The day began like any other in the thriving city of Pompeii, but beneath the surface, Vesuvius was stirring. Suddenly, with a roar that echoed across the Roman Empire, Vesuvius exploded. An ominous cloud, shaped like an umbrella pine, towered 20 miles into the sky, darkening the day into night. This cloud was a deadly cocktail of superheated gases, ash and pumice. Then came the fallout. For 12 long hours, Pompeii was drenched in a deadly downpour of ash and pumice. The city was rapidly buried under an oppressive layer up to 20 feet deep. Buildings crumbled under the weight, and the streets of Pompeii, once bustling with life, were silenced. The city's inhabitants, those who hadn't fled the initial eruption, were trapped. The ash hardened, encasing them in their final moments, preserving their forms for millennia. The city was lost, its location forgotten over time, buried under the dust of the ages. But the eruption was not just a tale of destruction. In an ironic twist of fate, the same ash and pumice that obliterated Pompeii also preserved it. The city was frozen in time, providing a unique snapshot of Roman life in the 1st century AD. It was as though the city was waiting, holding its breath for the day it would be rediscovered and its stories told once again. The eruption was swift and catastrophic, but it was only the beginning of the mysteries Pompeii had to offer. For centuries, Pompeii lay hidden beneath the earth until excavation efforts began uncovering its secrets. This city, once bustling with life, was silenced in a moment by the fiery wrath of Mount Vesuvius, and yet it continues to speak to us through the echoes of its past. Over 2 centuries of rigorous excavation have unearthed a wealth of knowledge about the city and its inhabitants. Preserved under a thick layer of volcanic ash, Pompeii offers us a unique glimpse into the lives of the Romans during the 1st century. The city's architecture, for instance, is a testament to the grandeur of Roman design. From the grand public baths to the small private residences, each building speaks of the city's prosperity. The frescoes adorning the walls of these buildings, preserved in remarkable detail, offer vivid insights into the aesthetic sensibilities of the time. But perhaps the most poignant discoveries are the human remains, preserved in their final moments. These casts, formed by the ash that fell over the bodies, tell stories of a population caught unaware. Some are found huddled together, a testament to the bonds of family and friendship that endured even in the face of certain death. Others are found alone, their final moments a solitary struggle against the unstoppable force of nature. These discoveries also shed light on the everyday life of Pompeii's inhabitants. Artifacts like kitchen utensils, jewelry, and even graffiti on the walls serve as silent yet powerful reminders of the vibrant life that once thrived in the city. The excavations have also revealed the economic and social structure of Pompeii. Shops and workshops speak of a thriving economy, while the grand villas and humble abodes paint a picture of the city's social hierarchy. Each artifact, each fresco, each preserved body tells an intimate story of life and sudden death in Pompeii. As we continue to dig deeper into the past, we can only wonder what other secrets this ancient city holds, waiting to be discovered. The recent reopening of the House of the Vetii has added a new chapter to the history of Pompeii. This ancient residence, known for its vibrant, erotic frescoes, has been meticulously restored over the last 20 years, allowing us to step back in time and immerse ourselves in the rich tapestry of Pompeian life. The House of the Vetii is believed to have belonged to two former slaves who rose through the ranks to become prosperous wine merchants. Their home, preserved under the volcanic ash from Mount Vesuvius, serves as a testament to their wealth and status. The frescoes adorning the walls are not just mere decorations, but a vivid reflection of their affluence and the city's social dynamics. The restoration project, commenced in 2016, brought together various experts who painstakingly removed damaging wax layers from the frescoes, revealing their original splendor. The restoration of the colonnade garden, once a symbol of luxury and status, was another significant part of the project. But it's not just the visual charm that makes this house so fascinating. The House of the Vetii also provides us with a window into the intricate relationship between Greek and Roman art. The mythological frescoes and sculptures found within its walls reflect the complex interplay of these two cultures, offering valuable insights into the aesthetic preferences of Pompeii's inhabitants. The reopening of the House of the Vetii marks the end of a long and troubled history of restoration. It's a triumph not just for the field of archaeology, but for every history enthusiast who yearns to understand the past. The House of the Vetii, with its opulent frescoes and the stories they tell, gives us a unique glimpse into the economic and social life of a city frozen in time. This latest discovery has once again proven that Pompeii still has many secrets left to share with us. How does this recent discovery change our understanding of Pompeii and its history? The reopening of the House of the Vetii is not just a milestone for historical preservation, but it also holds significant implications for our understanding of Pompeii's past. This residence, once the home of two freed slaves turned wealthy wine merchants, gives us an intimate glimpse into the social and economic dynamics of the ancient city. It is a testament to the fluidity of social status in Pompeii, a society where former slaves could amass considerable wealth and influence. It shows us that the city was not a stagnant society, but a dynamic one where fortunes could be made and statuses could be changed. But the House of the Vetii is more than just an economic indicator. The erotic frescoes that adorn its walls speak volumes about the cultural and artistic life of Pompeii. These mythological frescoes and sculptures reflect the complex relationship between Greek and Roman art, providing a unique window into the cultural melting pot that was Pompeii. They show us that the city was a vibrant hub of artistic expression, where the lines between the sacred, the sensual, and the everyday were often blurred. The reopening of the House of the Vetii also underscores the importance of art in the social life of Pompeii. These frescoes were not just decorative elements, they were status symbols, a way for the house's owners to display their wealth, taste and cultural sophistication. They remind us that art in Pompeii was not just about aesthetics, but also about power, prestige and social standing. So, what does this tell us about Pompeii? It reminds us that the city was not just a place of tragedy, but also a place of vibrancy, dynamism and cultural richness. It was a city where social mobility was possible, where art played a vital role in everyday life, and where the lines between different cultures were continually being redrawn. As we continue to unearth more about Pompeii, we are reminded that history is a constant process of discovery and reinterpretation.